Why you should thank pain for making you strong. Pain. It's the unwelcome guest that knocks on every door. The companion no one invites, yet everyone meets. It shows up in broken hearts, lost opportunities, betrayal, illness, failure, and grief. But here is a truth the Stoics knew well. You can either curse pain for entering your life, or you can thank it for what it leaves behind. Because while comfort makes you soft, pain makes you strong. The nature of pain. Seneca once said, "Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men." Pain isn't punishment. It isn't fate being cruel. It's life's way of chiseling you into who you are meant to become. Think of the strongest people you've ever known. Not one of them became strong by living in ease. Their strength was born in hardship, in wounds, in the nights where they thought they wouldn't make it. Pain is the furnace, strength is the result. Pain teaches you what comfort cannot. When life is easy, we glide through our days half asleep. We take things for granted. We assume tomorrow will be the same as today. But pain wakes us up, and it reminds us that nothing is guaranteed. It sharpens our senses and forces us to see reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. MarcusAurelius wrote in his Meditations, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Pain is not just an obstacle, it's the path itself. What you once thought was breaking you is often the very thing that remakes you. Pain reveals your true strength. You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only option left. Failure teaches resilience. Loss teaches acceptance. Loneliness teaches independence. And betrayal teaches self-reliance. When you look back, you realize that the very moments you thought would destroy you were the ones that revealed your courage. It is pain that shows you what is inside you, your endurance, your wisdom, your patience, your grit. Without struggle, these virtues would remain hidden, asleep, unused. Epictetus reminded his students, "Difficulties show what men are." If life never tested you, you would never know what you are capable of. Pain builds gratitude. Strange as it sounds, pain is what allows us to appreciate joy. Without cold, we wouldn't value warmth. Without hunger, we wouldn't savor food. Without sorrow, we wouldn't understand happiness. The Stoics taught that opposites define each other. Pain deepens our gratitude for the moments of peace, laughter, and love. When you have walked through darkness, the smallest candle becomes a blessing. When you have felt broken, even the simplest day without suffering feels like a gift. Gratitude born from pain is not shallow, it is unshakable. Pain makes you humble. Success often makes us proud. Comfort often makes us careless. But pain humbles us. It strips away our illusions of control. It reminds us that we are human, fragile, temporary. And in that humility, there is wisdom. We learn compassion for ourselves and for others. We stop judging so harshly because we realize everyone is fighting battles we cannot see. Marcus Aurelius himself, an emperor, wrote of his own suffering to remind himself to remain humble. If even the ruler of the Roman Empire could thank pain for teaching him perspective, so can we. Pain directs you toward growth. Pain has a strange way of pointing you toward what needs to change. A toxic relationship collapses. A job you despise drains you. Your body aches from neglect. The suffering is not meaningless. It's a signal. It is life telling you, this cannot continue. Something must change. Without pain, you would stay in places that destroy you. Without pain, you would never push yourself beyond your limits. As Epictetus said, no man is free who is not master of himself. And pain forces you to face yourself. Pain builds endurance. The Stoics admired endurance, not the ability to avoid hardship, but the ability to withstand it. Just as muscles grow by tearing and repairing, the soul grows through strain and recovery. Every trial makes you more resilient. Every fall teaches you how to rise. Every wound hardens into wisdom. Seneca wrote, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." When you learn to thank pain, you transform it from an enemy into an ally. It becomes your training partner in the gym of life. Pain forces you into the present. When you are hurting, you can't afford to live in the past or in the future. Pain demands presence. It forces you to deal with this moment, here, now. And in that forced presence, you discover the truth the Stoics lived by. The present is all we ever have. Worrying about tomorrow or regretting yesterday vanishes in the face of pain. Pain anchors you to reality, and when you accept that reality, peace begins to return. Pain creates purpose. Many who have endured great suffering use that pain as fuel for purpose. They turn wounds into wisdom. They transform scars into stories that help others. Think of those who mentor, teach, or heal. They are often people who have known pain themselves. It is because of their suffering that they can guide others through theirs. Your pain can become your purpose. Your struggle can become someone else's survival guide. This is the ultimate reason to thank pain, because it does not end with you. It ripples outward, giving meaning beyond your own life. You do not have to love pain. You do not have to seek it, but you can respect it. You can learn from it, and you can thank it for what it gives you. Strength, humility, gratitude, endurance, purpose. The Stoics didn't ask us to pretend pain doesn't hurt. They asked us to endure it with courage, to transform it into wisdom, and to live better because of it. So the next time life wounds you, do not only ask, "Why me?" Instead ask, "What is this teaching me?" And one day, you may find yourself saying, "Thank you, pain. You have made me strong." If this message touched you, remember this: growth is never wasted. Pain may shape you in ways you cannot see, but one day you will look back with gratitude. If you found value in this Stoic reflection, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom to strengthen your mind and spirit.